and it's here from me and here and there. Right, going on about wagon loads. I'm always looking at ways to try and make it cheaper to build the ultimate layout. Because not everybody can afford big prices. I'm one of the fortunate ones where I can, but I always want to see if there's a cheaper way, because obviously, like I said, not everybody can afford it. Now then, last time we spoke about wagon loads. There's one of the wagon loads that I had. Looks quite nice. But I was thinking to myself, what could I do? Because you're going to pay roughly on the urge of £5 or £6 for 4 of these. And I thought to myself, well, what can I do? Because I haven't got my layout out tonight. I really wanted to just give you this. I thought, what can I do? What can we do to get the price down? Now then, you're going to laugh at this. You really are, because I was gobsmacked when I thought of this. My daughter had some plasticine, or as they call it today, modelling clay. And I sat there and I thought, well, what is a wagon load? And a wagon load is literally that. Just a shape. There's hardly any detail to it. So I thought, well, what could I use rather than buy 4 wagon loads and pay about flipping £5 or £6. And I got my wife to go down to where was it? Was it the pound shop? B&M. And I got some plasticine. There you are, there's the proof. Just run-of-the-mill plasticine. I got 5 or 6 packets. Yes, you can say, well, you've spent your £5, £6 on your plasticine. But I'm going to show you the red one tonight. I've used 5 packets of red, because they're all in different colours, as you can see. Well, I've took the red strip out. And how many colours we got on there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's actually 12 because there's a pink one, but I've given my daughter the pink one. And I thought, well, what can I do? So I got, if you've got the same amount as I have, 5 packets for a £5, that means you can get 12 wagon loads. Now I just want to, here it is, it's plasticine, look. Or as they call it today, modelling clay. Yeah? So I'm going to show you tonight what I'm on about. Look, it's plasticine. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to show you, let me just take my wedding ring off because it's going to be beastly. What I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to give you a quick blast and show you how to do a wagon load. That's all I want to do. I want to get you up and running. I want to get you excited about plasticine, like we used to when we was kids. Get a knife. Cut it straight. Like that. Personally, I would do it on an angle. I don't like straight. So what we could do, we get the blade side and we'll cut the plasticine like that. On an angle, like that. And then the same with the sides, because we ain't shaped it yet properly. We're going to check the length of the wagon, because we don't want it longer than the flipping wagon, do we? So that will do it nicely about that. So we're going to cut the end off again at an angle. We're going to cut the sides off at an angle. So it's like that. We're going to cut the other side off at an angle like that, keeping it roughly about the same width and so on all the way around, because if you are a bit over like that, you can just push it back in. Look, it's brilliant. Flatten the top out a bit, but you don't want the top absolutely perfectly flat because it's got to look like a wagon load. Stick that in there, making sure you've got it the right width. See, I've got it slightly over. So all we do is the bit that's over is just squeeze it in like that. Stick that in there. You wouldn't know the difference. You wouldn't know the difference. How'd you feel about that? Brilliant, brilliant. There's your wagon load. If you want it taller, you get your plasticine that's left and you build it up. You flatten the sides out a bit like that. And I'm a silly old sod, but what we've got to remember is not everybody can afford to go buying things that we all would like, let's say. Right, so let's get that flattened out there, because see, there's a bit of a ridge. So let's get that flattened out like that. Again, we're testing the width because we don't want to go thicker than the wagon, of course, or longer than the wagon in this case. So we're going to just push that in like that. If it is a bit wider like that is, just push it in, it don't matter. There's your wagon load. If you want it higher, just bung some more on. Like this, here, I'm doing it quick because I don't want to be boring you all night. If you want it built up, because that's a bit slanted on the front, and you bung it on. Bung it on, it don't matter. Smooth it out so you can't see the joins. Bob's your uncle. Don't worry, because you only want to be at the width of the wagon anyway. So there's two ways you could do it actually. You could shove it in like that and squeeze it in like that. And you could level it off down the front a little bit so it looks like it's a tarpaulin, because that's what the idea is to make it look as though it's got a tarpaulin on. But watch your wheels when you're pushing down on your wagons to get this right, because you don't want to damage anything. There you are. You wouldn't know the difference. What's the difference between that and that? You tell me in the comments. Come on, get your hands out and tell me what's the difference apart from the paint job. There's no difference whatsoever. Right, so now I've got you to fall in love with plasticine, I'm going to do a car very quickly. Now I've showed you how to do the wagon loads, because you can see that lovely over the top of that wagon. Let me now show you how to do a quick car. I haven't got a scale car with me, I forgot to pick one up, but all you've got to do is cut the plasticine, the rough shape. Now remember, it ain't going to be that bothered, because you can always squish it in and squash things with plasticine. Like that. Because you're not representing a car, you're representing a tarpaulin over a car. So you're not going to see the exact shape of the car. There's your car. Alright, it's probably a bit bigger than what we'd need. I get one of my wagons that I've got here. See, it's a bit long. But what we could do is just trim it up. There's the back. Trim it up like that. Because you're not absolutely going to see the car because it's under the tarpaulin, isn't it? There's your car. I've done that quick, but you could take more time on it. Like, you could get the little details in that you want to get in. You know, you can make the bonnet more looking better. You know, you can, like, where I've got joins here, you could smooth that over. So all you got to do is get a knife and just go over it like that. I should have put my glasses on, but never mind. Go over it like that. But what we're trying to do, as I said, we're not trying to make a car, because you've got to buy a car. It's as simple as that. You won't be able to make one. It's not even I can do that. But you've got a car under a tarpaulin. There it is. You want the roof a bit flatter? Put a knife on it and squash it down a bit. There you are. Marvellous shape of a car. Put that in there. Squash it in. There you are. There's your car. Or you could put it on a transporter wagon. Bob's your uncle. Could be done. So there's your video for tonight. I'm going to get the board out for the next one and I'll show you all these. I'll get some of these made up, different colours, and I'll show you them. But leave that with me, don't worry. But I just wanted to show you that plasticine is cheaper than buying them. I know it's got the nice colour, but there's nothing stopping you if you wanted to painting that. If you wanted to keep it as a car. Smooth it out, do it properly. I've rushed it tonight. I think, to be honest, that side's better. But you know what I'm saying is, you can do it. You can do any wagon load. So get your finger out. Let me know what you think in the comments, because I love to read them. ianhereandthere@gmail.com is my email address if you want to send me an email, because I get a few of those as well. And have a go. Spend you know, £5 or £6 from B&M for a packet like that. Get 5 or 6 packets. Take a single colour out, like I've took out red, and have a go. Alright? So, I shall see you on the next one. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please like, share and subscribe. And as I said, let me know in the comments what you think. Okay, see you soon. Bye for now.